All right. Good morning / afternoon. This is Grown Woman Gaming 337. And I want to thank the chat for being very patient with us today. We had to do a little more research on one of the topics that we are going to discuss.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
A little more time. But
about 10 more minutes. We only 10 minutes. We ain't that late.
So before we start the show, I want to give a shout out to Pragmatic Eagle, because we were just sitting here chilling. Didn't even start the show, and he dropped the $20 super chat. Also, Ocio, if I said that right, I butcher that. Everyone, hope all is well. Looking forward to this week's episode. Yes, I am very forward to this week's episode. I think the past couple of weeks has been good gaming wise, and I think
we're eating pretty good.
We got a little weight on this show today. So I want to start out with what you ladies have been playing this week, and also chat. Please let us know what y'all been playing this week. We want to know what you be playing on when you guys like to relax to get in your zone. Let's start off with Miss Delilah HD.
Wait, I don't know how I end up second, but it's fine. So I'm like, it's whatever.
I was wondering. I was like, damn.
Yeah. So this week,
no idea how that happened.
Also, I'm like, at least it's not me.
No, so this week, I'm trying to, since I'm the last one standing when it comes to South of Midnight, I'm trying to wrap that up. And I just finished a prologue to Expedition 33, which is, we got the gameplay right here. That's gonna be playing in a minute. But man, I'm still in my feels because I literally just watched it, and so or played through it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. South of Midnight and Expedition 33. I do have the Oblivion downloaded, so I plan on eventually getting to that. But it's so much to go through right now. I mean, we got so many games on the docket, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
All right, Miss LBOOGIE.
All right, so welcome everyone. Happy Saturday. For me, I played the game that you see here. This is my gameplay, so if I suck, and then I finished South of Midnight this week because I said I wasn't gonna be last. And then I also played some Marvel Rivals last night with Lady, and we had some good games. And it's like I ended up playing as Rocket the whole night because Lady was talking about all the healers are supposed to be on some strike that apparently she's the only person doing it.
Yeah. Okay, y'all don't believe me. Y'all don't believe
support strike.
Yeah, I didn't get a memo for that, so
Yeah.
This global that she's trying to enforce.
She always did that. Because remember before GWG, she was growing the game before
a popular streamer. Popular streamer said,
"Okay."
I don't even remember his name, but he was like, supporters are trash in Marvel Rivals, and they're not needed. And Cloak and Dagger is like the worst.
Oh, so she just mad because they talking about her people.
Right.
Damn right.
We all got to suffer because of that, huh?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but just like I said in yesterday's Patreon, which if you are a Patreon member, make sure you go back and watch the recap from the show we did last night, because we're asking you guys for feedback. So make sure you go listen to that or answer the questions, I guess, if you can. But of course, Lady played still support last night. You know what I mean?
Oh, she did. Oh, all that talking, you still play support?
I got robbed.
Yeah, like they took her character.
Oh man, okay.
Oh yeah. So but yeah, so I played that. We had good games, and then obviously played this, and we're going to talk about it later. So I won't talk about this game.
All right.
Expedition 33.
CHAREECE.
All right. I also played Expedition 33, but like I said, we're going to talk about that later. But my main game was Oblivion, the remastered. Is that one of the topics?
It's more of a remake.
Yeah,
is it a remake or is it a remaster? I don't know.
It's a remaster, beautiful. But it's more of a remake. Like they changed.
I think it is a remake.
Yeah, they changed so much in that game.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. I was playing it on the Xbox, but I have downloaded it on my PC so I can play it on my PC. But it's gorgeous. I still remember the characters, the story. Like Oblivion was my first entry into Elder Scrolls, and I'm so happy to be playing it again. Actually, I don't know. I'm locked in. This game is, oh my god, too many games right now.
Right.
But yeah. So Oblivion, Expedition 33. What else? Oh my god, I did play some. I played some games.
I think you're the only person that like played Oblivion.
Star Rail? Star Rail?
Of course, Star Rail. Because they're doing their 2-year anniversary special. But it was mostly Oblivion. And just like in the original game, once I get out the dungeon, I went so far off the path that I have no idea where I'm at.
Yeah. The randomness.
It's just like you're done.
Now, what do you feel about like the actual look of the game? Because some of the videos that I've seen from the differences in the original game and this remaster or remake, that it's like night and day. It's like a whole new.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
You see the same stuff. It's like totally.
They think this up like this. They put some years into this. The UI is different.
Okay.
How you level up your skills is different.
That's why I say they call it a remaster for sure. The gameplay is largely the same, but I equate it to a remake because they changed assets and they also changed gameplay mechanics. Some gameplay mechanics.
I might actually touch it then.
Huh?
I might actually touch it then because you know
should like at least give it a try.
Yeah, you should. You really should.
I don't want to even say it's dated, but it is. You can tell it's an older title, but it's the graphics and everything they're updated to like today's. It looks good. Like it looks good.
But you said they upgraded the UI, right?
Yeah, the UI is different. I want to say like I still remember some of the buttons are somewhat different, but I can't really place which ones. But I'm having fun with it. I've done some raiding in some caves. So I'm not doing a mage this time, which is weird for me. I'm going a straight archer thief type. So stealth is gonna
be wow. That's
not too. But I'm finna rob some folks. I'm finna rob some people. Some sneak skill is on point. So but yeah, I am enjoying Oblivion.
I'm definitely gonna play. I just want. I need the lock. Give me that lock picking spell. The guide to go get it.
I want the water spell. I saw somebody use a water spell, and you can use it to go over the lava and stuff. Although they say you still get damage, but it's not like
it's not as bad, right?
Not
right.
Yeah.
I like how you also get to make your potions. Like you have to like actually pick. That whole thing is different now. And so you have to like build your potions up. Like that was my main thing in Oblivion. I had like pages and pages of different potions that you can use.
Oh man. You're able to keep track of them, right? Like, or is it like once you learn it, you know it? Like you don't ever have to like.
Oh yeah, because once you're a beginner, your plant has like one skill, but once you like level up, it has 4, and so it keeps track of the things that you've learned, and then it keeps track of the potions that you've already made. That way you can remake them. So yeah.
I'm just beaming over here because like there's so much nostalgia associated with that game. That game is like
because I was pregnant with my child when this game first dropped. So that should tell you just how old it is. So that's one of the reasons why I was like, I'm so into this game. Like I had nothing else to play. Like I was literally laid up in bed playing this game.
For context, now my niece is in college.
Yes. And she'll be 19 next month. So yeah. 19 next month. So yeah, this has a place dear and near to my heart, Oblivion. And the DLC is included too. Oh my god, that was didn't Oblivion have the horse armor too? Or
they did.
Yeah, that started.
It was
so
like
yeah.
It was like $5. Now it's $10. Like inflation,
hey.
Yeah, you can still get the horse armor too. Yeah.
Okay, because that horse armor was, if you had it back in the days, you was the shit. You was the shit.
Of course I had it. You know that.
I know you had it, girl. I'm not even. Why would I think that CHAREECE wouldn't have that? That's nonsense. Okay. Is there anything else that you played?
No, that's all I believe.
Okay.
Wait, man, you gotta get that super chat that just came through.
Oh,
earlier.
okay. Yeah. Before I get to what I played this week, I want to give a super chat to Marcel for the 19.99 super chat. He says, "Hello, everybody. Also, I want to see a Morrowind remake."
Ooh,
now,
Morrowind! Wow,
hey,
going
that's
back.
where it started.
It's like,
That's where it started.
yeah, that's OG Xbox, isn't it? And that
Yeah.
OG
OG
Xbox,
Xbox.
PC, yeah.
I mean, with the success of Oblivion, I don't think it could be a problem to remake.
Man, I mean, Oblivion is doing numbers right now. There could be some incentive, right? Be like, look, y'all, this is
y'all see these numbers for this
right.
game. So I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. What I played with
chat going back and forth about what a remaster and a remake is.
I see that.
A remake or a remaster of a remake.
Yeah, like for me personally,
Okay.
it's a remaster because of the assets. Like to me, a remake is like you're changing actual assets, or your remaster is like it's the same assets but it's upscaled. Like that's my definition. But people have their own.
It's kind of like a blend of both, though, is what it sounds like, right?
It really is. See, they didn't want to touch the core mechanics of the game, like core feel of Oblivion, but they changed like the way the characters look. They did some voiceover on some characters. They changed like some of the way some of the spells work. Like if it's a remaster, you're not doing all of that.
Okay.
You're not changing all of that. You're just upscaling.
Like coat of paint.
Facts. A remake is like you taking you changing you literally changing assets. You're really doing voiceover, mouth lip syncing and all this. Like
you know what?
I gotta equate it to stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to know if they fixed the bugs and the glitches.
I heard they did.
Well, in true Oblivion fashion, that makes it a Bethesda game because that shit always got bugs.
They're gonna have a bug in there or two.
Look, I'm glad they keep it. I'm glad they keep it though. Like to me, I think that it adds to the nostalgia of it. You know exactly what those glitches are, and like when you hit them for the first time, you're like, what is this?
You gotta make sure they have always Oblivion rule have 2 different saves and save between these 2 because sooner or later something is gonna fuck you up and you got to go back to that other save. I'm just letting you know.
I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna put it in my notes.
Just don't go in the wrong. Don't go in the wrong cave.
We were playing. What's the last game we were playing? From Xbox, Avowed.
Yes.
You got to be able to go back.
Yes.
Okay. I need to go back.
You want to mess around and go in the wrong area and get mollywop, and then you can't.
Say, in these economic times, I'm so happy I have Game Pass.
Yeah.
Listen,
I will play Oblivion. But I did play Expedition 33. We're gonna talk about that later because I got a lot of things to say about that. I played some Avowed. I'm in the 3rd area now, and I like
RPG galore.
I like Avowed because I know what to do in each area now. So if I want to do the sides, I can do the sides, but I focus on the bounties, some sides, and then the last thing I do before I leave the next area is do the main mission last. So I'll try to explore. I'll try to get a bunch of consumables and stuff like that, and make sure that I level up my equipment better because I was slacking on that. But I'm like purple now. I need to get, I think, exceptional.
Yeah, that's the goal one, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't play like you, but I like that you can play however. Like everyone can play however they want to play. Because I know CHAREECE likes to do this thing, which I kind of started to mirror a little bit, where she said she likes to do like a story mission and then like 2 side missions.
That way it doesn't get stale in my head. Like you're doing something different.
I'll do more, right? More side missions, depending on how I feel, or if there's things I'm trying to look for. But I like that they give you don't have to play any sort of way. Play however.
And then I played my bread and butter, Call of Duty. I did not get the 420 skin, which was Jay Solid.
Why not?
Yeah, what happened?
And then so listen, y'all. So we're playing last week with like Wolf and Stitch, and they're like, how come you didn't get it? And she actually act like she took offense to the fact that they're like wondering why Miss 420 has not gotten the 420 skin.
Like she literally had a stream
Like-
on Twitch called 420.
Yeah,
Like
right.
And I have 420 skins. It was just the way Call of Duty was acting. I didn't feel like I didn't have no disrespect to Jay and Silent Bob. I know they about their life, but how Call of Duty has been Call of Duty, and I didn't want to pay no fucking $20. That's why.
oh damn.
Yeah, they even get. We
That's a
talked
lot.
about the Ninja Turtle skin. I think that was the most egregious one.
No, was it Transformers? Was it Godzilla? And I think it was Godzilla's.
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you get a discount since it's a Game Pass?
No, ma'am.
No.
And then I was like, we own Game Pass. I'm figuring maybe like a Game Pass exclusive skin or Game Pass exclusive, loot or something. Nah, none of that.
You already can play it without having to pay full price.
Look here, ma'am.
Like-
I want a discount, okay? Leave me alone.
Delilah, the person.
Hey, look! Come on now.
Trying to
Come
get
on. Clearly. Come on now. Come on.
full price.
She's like, pay full price, fam. Pay the full price.
I'm clearly biased here, y'all. I'm biased here, y'all. Come on, let's be real.
So, but I think the best part of, I believe, season 3 was the old Warzone map. The old Wars, I call it the COVID map because that's when everybody was inside and there was 2 games that was dominating COVID. It was Animal Crossing and it was Call of Duty Warzone, the first one, the very first one.
Mm-hmm.
So we played that old map, and I'm surprised I can win some gulags because before I couldn't win them. I could not have won any gulags, but just the two life, and I think I had more fun playing Warzone that way than playing Resurgence. I guess because I guess all the sweaties are in Resurgence. You know what I mean? But the issue with the new Warzone, the new old Warzone map is everybody sniping. It's Snipe City. So you're going to have to if you playing the old Warzone map, you need to get you an assault rifle and you need to get you a sniper. You better learn how to snipe.
No, I'm not learning how to snipe.
I guess I will learn how to snipe then. Because they're in the trees, they're in the mountains, they're in the buildings, and then you can tell that they're there because they got like a little white gleaming dot on the screen. And if you look at it too hard, it's going to be too late because they're looking at you. That's indicating that they're looking at me and they can shoot me. I can't do it. I got to get
Okay, anything else? We're going to be Call of Duty all night. So
Okay, no, we're not going to Call of Duty all night. That's all I've been playing. That's all, that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, I want to talk about Marathon. I know they showed a little something I think last week.
Yeah.
And based on what you saw, and then I know it's not going to be a $7 game, but they said it's going to be like in the medium, like 50-60 or 40-60. I don't know. I want to ask you ladies, based on what you saw, is it a cop, a drop, or a sale? I think it's coming out in the fall.
It's a neither. I'm not getting it. We're not getting it.
I know. It's the top one.
Whoa. I didn't even finish the sentence. Damn.
No. I read the topic. My bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, y'all. I'm still not in. This game is nothing that's catching my eye. Like
Well, y'all know I'm not into competitive shooters, so if that's what that is, then
yeah. But you play Destiny, right?
Well, see, I'm not getting Destiny vibes from this. I'm not getting like a looter shooter. I'm getting more competitive shooter.
What is it supposed to be? What do they call it?
Extraction shooter.
Extraction shooter. Okay. All right. But at the same time, I feel like because this game is the way it is, they would do much better if they weren't trying to charge out the gate. I don't know.
Part.
Especially because of the landscape we're in right now. Like even Rainbow Six, like they started and they really didn't hit their stride until they finally said, okay, no more of this. We'll put the game out for free.
But y'all, they gotta land though, y'all. Like we talked about this last week. Like they have to land. Like this game has to do well for them. Right. What was the other one that Sony dropped? The Concord. Like we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that happen again.
Okay, so is you gonna cop it, drop it, or you gonna wait till?
Well, it depends. It depends on the rollout. Like if they do, because I think Concord would have been great if it had like a free to play model.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. I'm hoping that Marathon has some sort of like softer rollout. Like you get some like a preview, and then you could play for free, and then you have like a little paid model for like extra
They
stuff.
already said, right? Didn't they already confirm?
They said that it's a premium title.
I know. I'm just being.
You're dreaming, girl. You're dreaming.
Well, like I said, I don't want this to be another Concord.
Well, you know what? Look, this is the thing. I hope I signed up for the closed beta. I didn't get the email yet. I hope it's like an open beta of some sort, because
right.
Like, I
don't ever play. Have y'all heard anything from anybody who's got their hands on it?
No, I haven't heard anybody that I personally know that has played.
What I mainly hear from people is that it's not people who have played it, but people that are saying that if they're not going to make it free to play, then they're definitely not playing it. And I feel that it's more of a stand that gamers are taking, that they don't want this model. You know what I mean?
It's because y'all listen, the market is already oversaturated. People have their competitor shooters, their Call of Duties, their Fortnites. They got their plethora of games in this genre. So Marathon has to do something extremely different. That's why I was hoping it was more of along the lines of a Division or something like that, where you can kind of squad up and I was hoping it was that.
Yeah, like, is there a story here? Like,
what we haven't heard anything about a story. Like, maybe if we did hear a story, I would be more inclined to play it.
Because it looks cool. Like, aesthetically, it's fire. You know, I like the style, but I can't. The model, they gotta fix that, and it's crazy. There's too many examples out here. It's way too many examples out here. Like, you should know better by now.
What is bringing me to the table to exchange money, besides the fact who it's made by? Like, who it's made by, and it looks pretty. And that's
they gotta land, man. I'm so nervous for them because Bungie, the history, the Halo, like I'm nervous for this. Like, I don't want it to come out and fail.
So what happens if it does fail? Does this just mean that someone to like eat them up?
She said, "Damn, well, let's keep."
Honestly, we need to talk about that, because Destiny's not what it used to be anymore. Even though Destiny's still bringing in the money, still doing what it's doing, the player has dropped, player count has dropped, and they're not doing expansions anymore like they used to. They're doing like these episodic,
because technically the story's over, right? So it's like,
in a way, like it's over with. So they should have started on Destiny 3, but instead they went to this. But they
were already working on this. But
true. We still should have had a Destiny 3 by now. But truly, if this is not pan out, what is Sony gonna do? They spent like billions on this studio, and they ain't got nothing to show for it right now. Like, what are they gonna do?
I don't know. I feel like, cause think about it. Sony owns a ton of studios. They no one's sitting on their hands. I think a lot of these studios just need more time. I just think it's a time thing. They happen to be in this little lull. It takes a couple, years to kind of get things rolling. Like, but man, because they got Ghost of Yote, and a
date for that this week.
October, right? Something like that.
Second. Yep.
Yeah. So I feel like we're gonna start seeing some more from them. But this game.
June is upon us. I can't believe we're already about to
be about to be May.
And then obviously June. But June is upon us, so that means we're gonna get some news coming out of some places hopefully soon.
Yeah.
I know we're still talking about this, but did anybody get themselves a Nintendo Switch?
No, I missed the
man, hell no.
I'm not even mad about it though. Like, it's like,
I'm not with it.
I didn't even try.
I'm not keeping up with the Joneses. I'm too old. I'm not.
Like, it'd be nice, but I play my Switch a little bit, but not like enough to justify. Let me get the second one.
That's poor. That is the answer.
Same amount as what I paid for my ex. Like,
I don't know. I'm indifferent. Like, I've already kind of expressed that for me, it's like the market's too saturated for you to come out like on the same level as them with no story. It reminds me of, like, you remember when they had what was it, Titanfall came out, like it was just a competitive shooter or whatever, and then the second one they added a story because people complained so much about not having one, Same thing with Call of Duty. Call of Duty had one release where it didn't have a story. People were like, "Oh, this is not what we want," and it kept, like, it's so many examples. So I'm kind of torn on why would you do that? Like, why would Concord even do that? Like, to me, I thought the characters for Concord were interesting, and they could have built on that. They just didn't. Like, I don't understand. So I'm like, it's too many examples out here for you to be coming out like just half-ass.
For sure.
I'm if I don't get my hands on the game, if I don't get no play on Marathon, they're gonna have to catch me on sale. They're gonna have to catch me on sale. Okay.
I see Europe in the chat talking about Overwatch, no story. But the thing is with Overwatch, they have these episodes that they do that they build each their characters up. Right. They give you some sort of story.
Fueled by Marvels.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like proving your same point. Like, you have to show me what you got. Like, what are you wowing us with? Because the market is saturated. So what makes me leave what I already have for free to come to you?
Yeah. And since Overwatch is a thing, so that's already in play. So something else to compete against. Like, come on. I don't know.
All right then. I think some of us are not gonna play, and some of us are gonna wait on sale.
We wait on the beta. I'll try it. Like, listen, if I can play it for free, get to try it for free, cool.
Okay, but you're not. So comp
means
purchase. Like, comp means purchase. That's what I'm asking. If it's not free, you're not gonna play it.
If it is a free to play, I would at least download it and play around with you and Boogie. Yeah, but if I gotta drop $60 on it, I'm not buying it. I'm not doing it. That's too much. I'm not doing it.
They better have an open beta.
That's all the shooter. Like, I want another like Destiny kind of, to be real. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, I want
that too, but
I don't want a competitive shooter, extraction shooter. I don't want that. I don't.
To be honest, it should have been better off making a Destiny 3.
I just said that.
Literally, quite literally.
Yeah. But I hope they be successful, and we'll just go to the next topic. Venture fund Blue Ocean Games launches a $30 million investment for solo indie developers in games and for small teams as well. So basically, show them concept, apply. If they like it, get some money for it. So
yeah, I'm tempted. I'm so tempted to do this because I've been working on my joint now for about 2.5 months, and
I think it's a W. I think it's a W for gaming. I would say
absolutely
it's an opportunity to get some money and actually get your game made. You know, my question for you ladies: how you feel about this particular venture of investments for these developers? Do you think it should be more of them?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's always good, right? Because creating a game is expensive and it's difficult, and so when you're doing it solo, it's even harder. Like, it's the learning curve, and then the lack of support, and then where the money comes into play is like, you devoted your time to development, but then you still got to handle your bills. Like, you still got to take care of all of that. Then you got to hire an animator if you need animation. Then you got to hire like an extra developer if you need someone to code something, or if you hit a wall, you got to get support. Like, just to give y'all some context, I think right now so far I spent about almost $400 on the game that I'm working on. My own, like, just on my own kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so because I'm going through the motions, it's like I see how development costs can get bloated, and like that's not an extremely extreme amount, but it is something for just solo dolo. That's pretty significant to me, because some people can make a game without spending a dime, but your time is what's costly. Like,
yes,
because it takes away from a lot of things. So I think this is great. Anytime you got established entities trying to give money out to people who want to get into the space, I think it's great. And then to have 30 million, that's a lot. So I'm hoping we'll see like an influx of like new stuff.
Indie games.
Wow.
No, a good indie will be. We have seen that a small company with a small game with a small team and a vision can be really successful.
Yeah.
They say that they don't want to just bridge the gap financially with developers. They want to change or revitalize the ecosystem of gaming and how to make a game and how to sell a game.
Yeah.
So I would say that's like a W of the week. I would say W of the week. I want to segue off to Ghost of Yote. It has a release date. They gave us footage, and they have a collector's edition, which is $250, by the way. I want to ask you ladies,
do you get a statue?
No, you get a mask.
You get a mask, no statue. Okay.
You sounded disappointed.
I'm just comparing it to Assassin's Creed and the statue Cherie showed us with the big tall samurai guy and the girl, and on the I think if that's expensive and you're not getting something comparable to that, I don't know.
She's looking at it right
now.
She's looking at it now.
I'm looking okay. You get the ghost mask, which covers half your face, and it's cute now. I'm not gonna lie. Get some art cards, paper craft, ginkgo tree thingy. My cat will destroy that. Like you need to get another knife guard that you get with the Assassin's Creed one. Look like you get a sash and some kind of game pouch, some kind of coin game pouch thingy. And then you got a lot of digital content. But is it the same? I don't know for that price if it equals out.
$250.
Yeah.
And you get some digital stuff. You still get some digital stuff. So on the side.
I got digital stuff too. So again, I don't know if it equals out because again, that big ass statue that I got. And by the way, the statue is sitting on my shelf over here and she has not toppled over. So it is solid.
You showed us pictures and stuff. It's fire.
It's fire. So I want to ask you ladies, have you seen the new gameplay? Are you ready for October 2nd? What is the? I do have a question. What is the cutoff?
Video paused. What happened to the video?
I'm sorry. My question is, the cutoff date for the Video Game Awards is late September. Am I right?
Yeah. I thought it was early
early October.
October, I think. Because I know Indy didn't make it, so Indy came out in December.
Okay. So is it a COD Day 1? Are you guys excited? Have you played the Ghost of Tsushima? Did you enjoy the gameplay?
This is what I'm going to get. I'm going to get this game. I can dust off my PlayStation. But the question is, do I want this special collector's edition? That's the question. And I don't know yet. But the gameplay looks nice. The trailer looked nice that I saw. Somebody posted it in our Discord. I can't remember. I think it was Boogie that posted it. And it looks so pretty. And plus, I get to play as a girl. What else is there? I get to play as a girl.
So the story of her, right, is that it's these 6 folks that went and killed her whole family, and they left her at a burning tree to die. She survived, and she's coming to get them.
I ain't mad at that.
So she got 6 targets. You can still do the side missions like you always do.
It's kind of fire though. That's a nice. That's some Kill Bill kind of thing.
Yeah. Almost you still be able to do side missions. You still be able to do the common stuff that you do with Ghost of Tsushima. You can do your venturing. You can do your ponds. You can do, there's little things that you can do along the way while you get your targets. Okay. You get a wolf that will assist you in battle.
Oh, that's cute.
Mm-hmm. And for me, it's going to be a cop because Sucker Punch was in their bag when they did Ghost of Tsushima. I feel like that should have won Game of the Year instead of that other game that won Game of the Year. We're not gonna talk about that, but they did good. They did good with the first game. You think it was flawless. Ghost of Tsushima was perfect. So I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting the same or maybe more from this new installment. So I'm confident. What about y'all?
Meg, to be all fair, I didn't. I watched the movie. I didn't play it, but I know it's one that my husband played and went through and stuff like that. And so I'm being his wife. I'm gonna take full credit.
Yeah.
Hey,
For
sometimes
for
that's just share. You're
right,
sharing.
50-50. I won't have. No. But I'm looking forward to seeing more of the game though, because it's beautiful, and Sucker Punch has done a fantastic job with the way they tell the story and the gameplay mechanics and things like that. And I felt, when the first game, like they were biting a lot from Assassin's Creed, but they did enough to make it their own, and so it's going to be great to kind of see how they take it further with the next installment.
All right. All right. What about you, Boogie?
I'm definitely playing.
Definitely.
Yeah. I played the last one. We played multiplayer this time together with.
We didn't do heist though. We didn't do the heist, and I'm
we didn't do the heist, but like it got a lot of play time for me. I mean, it was a beautiful game, immaculate. So I have high hopes for Yodi. Again, like CHAREECE said, you get to play as a female. So I'm down. I was happy that we got a date, and it's gonna be October. It's not too far, into the year, but yeah, I'm excited. I'll be playing.
It needed to be at the end of October if it could be my birthday game.
No, I don't. I want it as soon as possible. I want it as soon as it's ready. When it's baked, hot, and ready.
Right. I want it hot and fresh.
Right.
I don't want it undercooked.
Red light on. Give it to me. So yeah, I'm
Krispy
happy
Kremes with the light on. Yes.
Yeah, it's like 90 yes.
He said bacon with the light on. Okay. What about you, CHAREECE?
I'm getting it. I am getting it.
And CHAREECE don't even play PlayStation games.
That part, but I get to kill people and I get to be a female. I'm down. I'm here.
But wait, so aren't they doing that with Assassin's Creed though? You playing as a girl, you got
yes.
So,
But I'm not playing it for her.
But
I'm playing it for the black man.
No, it's two different things. It's two different things.
I got it.
Two different stories. But I will say, one has to be better than the other.
Not necessarily.
Well, I mean, if we talking about like aesthetically Japanese style samurai games, one got to be better than the other.
Not necessarily, and because to me, I don't know. Assassin's Creed is Assassin's Creed, and it's just in its whole other piece.
It's got its own
little rhyme and reason to it, and
Yeah.
so I try not to compare games like that too much because then you're gonna start nitpicking stuff, and you're not gonna enjoy the game like you want to. Like, take it for what it is, and play it. If you don't like it, oh well. If you don't, but if you sit there and try to compare it to something else like that, you're gonna be disappointed always. Now if you want to compare like Assassin's Creed games to other Assassin's Creed games, yeah, we can do that all day long. Or if you want to compare these two games, these two Ghost games to each other, sure, go ahead. But like to compare them to each other, these two series to each other, you're gonna be disappointed, and you're not gonna play either of them.
Still gonna play them though, and I'm
pretty though. I'm looking at
It's
this
very
collector's edition. This is real pretty though.
But is it worth $250?
plus tax and shipping. Plus tax and shipping.
That's the question.
The mask though is like super pretty.
What's the material? What's the material?
It just says replica Atsu Go Smash.
But did they say whether it's metal? Is it porcelain?
I don't think it's metal. It can't be porcelain though.
No.
Well, I'm throwing something out there, girl. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out if this thing if it's quality or I just want to make sure it's not plastic. That's my thing. Like, is it
clay?
I've seen some dope. Right, I've seen some dope plastic stuff, but I want to make sure
it gotta be like thick ass
plastic.
Plastic, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I get what you mean.
$250. So it's like, yo, what's the material? Like, I want to know that.
His mask is built to scale with just mask from our Ghost of Tsushima's collector's edition. That's all it says.
Yeah,
it's just built to scale.
Okay.
Oh wait, I take it back. The mask measures 6.8 by 5.9 inches. Is made of resin plus includes its own display.
Resin is plastic. So
yes, so it's a hard plastic.
Okay.
So hard plastic.
Yes, but it's still pretty though.
Yeah, I don't know though, because I'm along with Delilah. I need to be able to see it now because like that damn replica Fallout 76 mask that I got helmet thing, I was pissed
Yeah.
how cheap that thing is. Like the one that I have, the Halo one, was cheaper and is way better.
Yeah.
Right. So it just depends on like how they're making it. So yeah.
I mean, because resin isn't bad. I mean, because like I said, I've seen some really, really, really nice plastic stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when it's high quality. But at the same time, it's like it make you nervous a little bit. It's like, is it gonna come?
And they're like a pouch of coins.
That I don't understand that one. Like, what is that?
What is it?
Like,
Yeah, I wish they give you more information, and it's crazy too because I'm looking at the breakdown from GameSpot, and like they're like, oh, pre-order on PSN, but then you go to PSN direct, and it doesn't take you directly to the item.
Yo, that mask fire though. I'm looking at the joint right here.
But you can 3D print that shit though, right?
I could technically, yeah, but it's not gonna be it's not gonna come out that good. Like
and then you have a beacon and all that stuff
to get it look just nice.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, question: is it worth $250?
I'm sorry, I can't. I gotta say no on that.
It's the cost of the console. Like you play.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta love the friend. You gotta really love Sucker Punch and Ghost like that to spend $250. I'm sorry.
That's
economy
hard though.
Economy?
You don't have to really love them. You just have to have the funds and the will.
I don't have the funds. Well, I do have the funds. I just don't have the will.
I don't have the will.
Like, I feel like for that amount of money, I should get a statue or something. It should be something bigger.
Not like a mask,
Like a mask.
They got another one. Like I was like, I don't know if someone made this or what, but they got a red mask that's kind of comparable to the one that they showed that they're having with the 250, and I like the red one way better. Like, and it's not. I don't even think that's one that's included. But it looks dope.
Well, you know what we need to do? We need to hope that not a lot of people buy it, and then we'll see it on
Find it. Yeah.
Somebody gonna buy it. They're gonna be like, "Oh, look at me!" Or
no, that's not what I'm talking about.
And they're gonna be like,
I'm talking about like when they have overstock, and you end up catching it at like Best Buy or Walmart for like cheap. You know?
Yeah. But like, cause you know what? Watch it comes out, and I see it, and like, damn, I should have got that.
Yeah. That envy.
You gonna get FOMO?
Yeah. Most likely, because I need to like maybe when I actually see it, like because when the before the Assassin's Creed one dropped, I saw clips of the statue, so like I knew what I was getting. So maybe closer to release date or when the pre-order date drops, you can actually like post videos of the mask and the other collector's items. That way you can see what you're getting, or up to scale anyway. Somebody's like holding it like fancy and everything. So.
All right. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. I'm sorry. I could buy 4, maybe 5 pair of dunks for $250. That's how I think about it.
So exaggerating.
Huh?
You are so exaggerating. You said 4, maybe 5 pair of dunks for $250.
You don't know the market for dunks now?
Where the fuck are you finding 4 to 5 pair of dunks for $250?
Yeah.
The pawn store.
Right.
You know I will never do that. You know I will never do that. But please. What I'm trying to say is that
outlandish.
Outlandish?
Yeah.
I got small feet.
She got baby feet. I don't know how she stand up. Like, how's it keeping you up? Like,
y'all know she buying children's shoes. They ain't never.
I understand that, but she's still not getting $60.
Okay, okay. You don't believe me?
Feet don't scale. It's weird, man.
They don't need the extra material for her.
Right. Okay, that's okay. Don't worry. I will have some information for you later. Marcel, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Don't even get me started on the real crappy Fallout 76 canvas bag.
Oh, we all remember that. Oh my goodness.
I thought Boogie was gonna fight.
Me too.
Like, it was so cheap.
Unbelievable.
I don't know what kind of phone fan you got, Marcel, that is $250, bro.
My bill is higher than that.
I would say
mine's $222.
I got 3 lines though.
I'm sitting at $129.
Mine's like $350.
Yeah, I got 3 lines.
But y'all got the family plan, or y'all bundled up together with your spouses and stuff like that?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, it's bundled. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, I just want to know. I'm like, God damn. Okay, let me shut up. Let me shut up. Okay.
Remember that now, because when you get together, you have to, combine those bills and those
combine the assets, man.
Yeah, that's just think about that.
But it's worth it. It's worth it. Trust me.
Is it though?
She said it's worth it. It's worth it.
It is. Listen, girl, how much money I say?
We're gonna talk about that in the next Patreon. If you guys did not go through the Patreon yesterday, it was on my end. It was a laggy, funny mess because I was dropping in and out like hotcakes, but we did. It was fun. We had some questions.
You said you feet 9.5. What'd you say? 9.5. Pragmatic say
Wait,
9.5.
Run back to say this. Y'all remember how Lil Kim was dancing when she was doing that like move side to side? That's how her internet was doing.
Yeah. Yes, it was. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Yo, it was hard when she was freezing. Like
I was freezing like
mid sentence and stuff. It was wild.
Yeah, and just freezing like this and shit. I will be on my iPad for the next Patreon one. So yeah, my feet are little, so I can get some sneakers. You know what I mean? A 6.5 wide gang. So let's go.
6.5. Are you?
I know, man.
You know what? I'm gonna shut up.
Say it. Don't be scared.
No, I don't want to pick on the people with baby feet. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What?
Nothing, ma'am.
No, what?
Nothing. Love you.
Girl, I love you too. I love you too. I wanted to skip. I think I had a topic for Assassin's Creed. I'll just toss it out there. Assassin's Creed Shadows is the 3rd biggest launch of the series, and what is a W? We all know,
right? That's
a W. Let's just recognize the W,
especially with the full controversy around it. Like,
yeah. So you think it was successful because it was a genuinely good title, or it was the backlash from the grifters?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, the game has to be good. Like, at the end of the day, that's what matters. Like, people can say all they want to say online. They still copy. They can talk trash all they want. They still bought. But the game at the end of the day has to be good. Like, period. So,
I think like maybe like 80% of the success of Shadows was because of the actual game being good. The actual game was your money's worth. The money, your money, the little 60, 70, 80, 90 little special editions, all that shit, your money equated to content from that game. I'll give them that. 20% of the success from that, I think, it's the grifters online that were talking about the game, and then you had somebody said, well, you know what? Fuck you. Just because you said it was trash, I'm gonna go buy it. It was plenty of.
You think that's? I mean, I don't know.
I think it was a percentage.
How do you equate that? Like, that's hard to gauge and be like, oh yeah, that's another 20%. Like, how? You can't. There's no way to gauge that.
Well, I'm not. What I'm.
You 10 full hat because like, it's no way to gauge.
No,
yeah,
it's not.
I don't know. I just see where she's coming from, though.
Just because you can't gauge it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Fair. I mean, that part is true, but at the same time, it's like to try to put actual numbers onto that behavior is like
it's just a guessimitation. You know what I mean?
Guessimitation. I love you. Oh my god, bro. Guessimitation.
What? Just a small percentage. A small percentage. I'm glad with the purchase of Assassin's Creed Shadows because I know I may not be, burst on, Assassin's Creed, but I know that if I want to do some stuff for like 4 hours, there's stuff to do for 4 hours in Assassin's Creed.
Right. Yeah. It's a lot. But come on, it's Assassin's Creed. They're known for having that much content, so you're going to get that off rip. Like, going into it, it's going to be, you can play this game for over 20-30 hours.
I
was overwhelmed because I haven't played it.
All these other games have been dropping. Like, how?
Yes. Give me some
midnight. See, you got like Expedition 33 with.
Oh, and Oblivion. We're gonna get to it.
Oblivion, and you got like.
You got South and like the last couple of months was South of Midnight, Avowed, Assassin's Creed, Oblivion, remaster, remake of a remaster, and then you got Expedition 33. We got Doom next month.
Last of Us.
No, nobody talking about The Last of Us. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real.
I'm sorry. I you know, throw a little. Last of Us re-release of the re-release.
Remaster the remaster of a remake
2025 edition /
You know what? I'm gonna put it on my wish list, and if it goes on sale, I'm gonna buy it.
You for what? You wasting money.
I haven't played it.
The amount of people that have triple dipped on that game.
I haven't played it at all.
Okay,
I just watched the first season.
Watch the movie. Watch the movie.
Definitely watch the movie at this point, girl. Like, don't waste hours, precious hours in your day with that right now. It's too old. Like, just, I mean,
you talking about playing The Last of Us?
Right.
Yeah. If it goes on sale.
I feel like that should be a challenge though. Like if you do play it, can you put it on?
Sure.
Can you stream it on the GWG channel?
Sure, but it has to go on sale.
It's super sale.
I will buy it for you today.
That should be in my inbox then, because I'm not getting it.
Okay, so let's do some notes and some
She's gonna put all these fresh hot games that's out right now on hold for.
No, fuck that. I wouldn't.
Wait till like next month or something.
Okay,
right.
I don't say you have to drop everything.
She's gonna come back around. You know, Charisse, she's gonna come back around a month later. Talking about we about to go on this vacation. Just make sure you ready for The Last of Us, because we need to watch you play.
Oh, they did a Days Gone remastered.
Nobody talking about that shit. Let's be real. You know what? I'm gonna be honest.
Y'all are hilarious.
There was someone on the internet that was capping for that game so hard, but didn't even cop the remaster.
But see, I don't. Okay. And somebody was paying a remaster right now.
That doesn't mean I don't like the game.
Right.
That part. But like, when is the best time to actually buy a remaster? Like, I'm playing Oblivion, fine and dandy. It is 20 years old.
See,
but if a game is like 5 years or younger, why am I buying a remaster? Why not
try
just go get the original game?
I think get the.
You got to be a fan of the game. That's to me. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Exactly.
5 years is not nostalgia. That was yesterday.
I think you should get The Last of Us on PC, because your PC is good. That is gonna make that game pop. If you feel like you're gonna play The Last of Us 2, get it on PC. I think that your PC is stronger than your PS5. Get it on PC.
Especially because this shit ain't turned on in like a good 6 months.
Right.
Dust bunnies is gonna be ugly.
You better turn that shit on and let it.
Have updates galore, girl. Like just sit that joint is like sit off to the side and let it marinate, because it's gonna be a minute.
All right, lady, you gotta get this super chat.
Yes, Marcel, we got a $5.99 super chat. I know a game is good when griffers who always need rent money talk trash about it. You said it, not me, but.
And then like, but a third super chat. Thank you, bro. Thank you, fam. Appreciate it.
Not me. I want to talk about the shadow drop. I got a couple more topics. One is the shadow drop. The Bethesda did a little razzle dazzle. They were like, we ain't got Elder Scrolls 6 yet, so but we got this Oblivion for you. It actually leaked on Monday. But I hate when people are like, "Oh, I knew it first. I don't care who knew it first. I need to know if it's real." Okay, so I believe that Tuesday, Bethesda did a little thing.
You know what? I wish it didn't leak. That would have been, to me, it'd have been much of a higher impact. Like,
it would have been.
Man, just imagine if it didn't leak. Like that would have been like epic.
It would.
That's why I hate spoilers. I can't stand spoilers on anything.
People would rather be like, "Oh, I got it first," versus the excitement of the entire.
They had a news drop or the prediction
I predicted this shit.
I was first and quote me and all this, man.
So fucking stupid. So fucking stupid.
Right.
I swear. But on Tuesday they showed us how they remade or remastered the original Oblivion, and I made sure I tagged CHAREECE so she can download it that morning.
Yes, shout out to you and Jizzle, and even Boogie, I think also, for letting me know, because I was at work. As soon as I saw that tag, I went to my phone. Thank you, Xbox, for doing that, and I was able to download that on my Xbox at work. And when I got home, I was ready to play.
And I couldn't even watch, because they did like a little build up and a little video and stuff like that. They went to the studio talk, and you had Todd Howard out there and stuff. I didn't even get a chance to watch that because I was in a meeting. I was like, I couldn't even catch it in real time, so I had to catch the replay. But it still hit all the nostalgia buttons for me. So I mean, look, to me, it's like, I remember playing that game. I remember copying. I remember getting. I still got the guide over there. Like that little bookshelf right there. I'm sure I got the guide in that bookshelf. Like,
let me get it then.
I got the little. I had a little fold out map. It came with a little coin. Like I had the whole collector's thing. The still book of the Oblivion. Yeah. So I've always been a huge fan of that title, and so I was just like, man, I had like chills when they were showing it back, because I can remember certain things about that game, and just being terrified of going inside the Oblivion portals or whatever. Oh my gosh, it's so scary.
I'm gonna play it. I have unfinished business with Oblivion. I'm waiting on a vow to finish that first before I jump on Oblivion, because I remember I was super scared at the time I was playing the original. I was scared of those portals.
Me too. Like I was avoiding them. I see them pop open, and what was crazy about Oblivion? Like if you got closer to it, the sky would get red and get dark and scary right before you go into the portal, and it would just freak me out. And I'd be like, "Bump! I'm not going over there. I'm not going. I'm just too terrified to go inside this thing." But you would get the best loot if you go in there and close them. So it's like, I need to go. I need a new weapon, or I need a new armor piece or whatever. And I'd be too terrified to even go in there. I'm like, well, but I just go do something in the town, because I was just so scared to go into those Oblivion gates.
So I was in a mission that required me to be in a painting, and I got stuck in there. And the mission that you go in a painting, and then you get stuck, and you can't leave the painting until
oh my gosh, yeah.
So I got unfinished business, so we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna take care of that. LBOOGIE, how do you feel about the? Well, she said she's not with it. You're not with it, ain't you?
No, I think I'm gonna. You talking about Oblivion, right?
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna touch it. I didn't catch the whole interview and stuff because while I was in meetings, but like I love when they do that type of stuff where they talk to the people and
the
talk
devs,
about and all that stuff. I love those type of discussions. So I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch. But I am now more interested to see it, because this from what I've seen on socials and what we just talked about earlier, this sounds like more of a blend between a remake and a remaster, which makes me more inclined to play it, especially since I didn't play the original Oblivion, because it was one of those things where, well, I won't say I didn't totally play it, but like I played it, got stuck, it was like, fuck this shit. So I probably will touch it. I already have it downloaded, so.
I do not have it downloaded yet, but I will download it.
It's good. It's so good.
You are a fan of this as well. I would love to hear inside of how I felt. You played it a little bit.
I played a lot of it.
The original, right?
The original. Like I said, I was almost bedridden with my child.
That you not on camera right now because you eating something.
I sure is eating something. My husband trying to brought me my food.
I sure is. She went deep south with it. Sure.
Make me a sandwich after the show. Eat two shit.
Asked for food over an hour ago and he just not brought it.
I can hear the salt in your voice, like
girl. But yes, the original I played, and I played for like almost 2 years straight. Especially when you include the DLC and all that stuff, because they don't release this stuff, the DLC back to back. Like they actually put time into the DLCs. So the Knights of the something, that was like their bigger one, and then they had, I think, like a house update and then like other things. It was my life when I was pregnant and when my daughter up until she was like 2-3 years old. I absolutely loved Oblivion, and so I am so ready to jump back into this game.
All right.
Are you gonna stream it at like 6 a.m. in the morning?
Yes,
I
I am.
She's already done. I get up. She's already done.
I know. I be like,
she don't tell nobody shit. She don't do promos.
She sure don't.
I woke up
6 o'clock in the morning, be like
4:30 a.m.
Yeah, I wake up at 7, and I'd be like, all right, well, Cherie streamed today.
right.
That is literally the only free time that I have to myself to stream. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Everybody sleep though.
That part.
I mean, but everybody sleeps, Cherise. How we gonna support you?
Right. You playing for people in Australia right now?
Hey, I do got some over there.
Look.
That's
the crowd. Somebody's awake somewhere, so
that part.
For sure.
All right. Okay. And all right. I think it was good reception with Oblivion. I think that doesn't know how to hit those nostalgic feels. I hope they do Fallout 3 next.
Of course you do. No surprises there. No surprises
right.
there. New Vegas, right?
No, that's a more Oblivion. I didn't say it right, but that studio, I really got to kiss they ass. But they too busy working on, I think, the Outer Worlds too.
You talking about what was it? I'm blanking on them.
I know.
Outer Worlds 2. They just released Avowed. What was that name?
Yeah, they're not worried about New Vegas. You know what I do for a New Vegas remaster.
Obsidian. That's right. I don't know why I was blanking on Obsidian. Right. Obsidian.
New Vegas remaster. They could get all the coins. Anyway,
lady, get that super chat.
Oh, I got another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm sorry because I'm trying to look through the phone and look.
There you go. I got it on the front of the screen.
Okay, thank you. I don't care. Bethesda will always get my money as long as they put Elder Scrolls and Fallout. Some fire series. Fallout series.
As long as they're good.
Yeah. I mean, if they can do Fallout like they did with Amazon, they can do Elder Scrolls. Easy.
Man.
Yo, an Elder Scrolls TV show? Oh. I'm throwing money. I'm throwing money.
My gosh.
Throwing money.
See, it depends on what network does it. Okay.
Right.
Because we're gonna talk about Halo and how they butchered that. Like, come on,
they tried in the end. But
I feel like if
they even released that first season, the
second season was way better, and that's the fact that oh my god, bro.
Even without the story, even without him taking his helmet off, even without seeing his beautiful booty cheeks.
Mm-hmm. Master cheeks.
The CG was so bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
This
is what I'm saying. But think about this for a moment, because you had Fallout released on that was through Amazon, right? So that's how I look at it. Amazon was able to pour more resources into Fallout because it had CG as well. It did all these things. So I feel like Halo just didn't get the just due. I feel like if you had someone like a Netflix or Amazon doing it, it would probably turn out way better.
Well, but Paramount has good shows. Paramount puts out fucking Star Trek. Where were y'all? That's what I'm saying. Who said, okay, this is good enough to release? Because it wasn't.
I wish I knew the answer. Look,
she's like, I got
me being the Halo fan that I am, girl.
Being biased right now. I'm biased. Yeah.
I was disappointed up to the 10,000th level.
Yeah.
But still, I enjoyed the second season for what it was and the way it ended. It's finally they starting to get it right, and then boom, it's gone. The show's gone. It's the last 2 episodes was this is what I was expecting, and then it gets canceled. Yeah. So, but I'm if Halo gets picked up by a Netflix or Amazon, I'll be reinvigorated and excited again for a TV show of that ilk. I still think Halo, the universe is so wide and vast. Yeah. There's so many stories you can tell. So I don't know. I feel like they probably did themselves a disservice by trying to tell the Master Chief story. They could have told any other story. Because people are so critical when it comes to
connected
Master
to that character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything less,
and with good reason. Yeah, and with
Yeah.
good reason. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. What do I wanted to say? Okay, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Let's talk about Expedition 33. I need the good. I need the bad. I need the ugly. I need first impressions. I need.
Let me go because I haven't played
You
this one
first.
you all.
Okay, so
let me
you're
go first.
fresh.
Yeah,
Your memory.
yeah. Because like I literally just kind of like finished a prologue before jumping on here, man, and it definitely sets it up. Like you get to play a little bit of, you get to see a little bit of the gameplay, you get to hear a little bit of the characters and get some personality from that, and just how beautiful the world is and how dynamic traversal is. They introduced a lot of that stuff early. I thought that was a really good intro, really good starting point for the game, and it has me excited. I just got so much on my plate right now as far as trying to catch up on games. And just trying to find time to fit it in. Like I had to literally be like, okay, I need to take a couple hours to try to get something in. I can't have a gaming podcast and not play video games. Like it just doesn't.
I mean, people do it all the time, but we're not the
Right. But see,
We
I don't
do
want
it all the time.
that can't be us though, right? That can't be us. So it's like, yeah, it can't. Like to me, that's not how you should run it. But it's like, man, I'm excited though. It's definitely has me set up. It's like I'm looking forward to finishing what I'm playing and jumping into Expedition 33. I just knew I sent you all like the little banner with all the reviews. I'm like, yo, this thing must be lit if it's getting like 9s and 10s. I'm like, okay.
Right.
I'm not the biggest fan of turn-based RPGs, but this has me intrigued. And then the art style, all of it. So I'm like, look, and then the story, I'm like, look, okay, they got me. The hook is there. So I can't wait to jump in.
All right. LBOOGIE, how you feel? What's your impressions?
I'm digging it. And like I know that I'm probably the only one who did this, but y'all know I'm like a big ass crybaby. But like there was a scene and I just like I think like the music and everything, it was just like
the build up.
Like the music, I don't know. I'm a big people probably don't expect this, but I love classical music and like the way that they're doing it feels very French Revolution and all that, time and like very like the music goes with that. And yeah, so I don't know. I like it. I like the art. I like the way they move. Took me a minute. I was like, yo, why is this girl moving so fucking fast? And then I figured out how I can do the trigger and make myself run. I don't know if this is going to be a game where I need to check everywhere because I'm just like used to doing that, but like I'm already getting like where I'm not getting anything. But I'm gonna try it out. Like even the combat, it was cool. I can't parry for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Can't parry for nothing. But
yeah, the timing. It's a timing too.
Yeah, I'm gonna practice. But
I would suggest lower down the difficulty.
No.
Okay.
Even though it's turn-based, it doesn't feel so turn-based.
Mm-hmm.
Because
it's interactive. It's very interactive.
Right. Yeah. It's still interactive because like when I think turn-based, I think like Baldur's Gate. And like that shit used to frustrate me because you would have to go through the whole shit.
And then you wait.
Right.
And then you're watching.
It's not even that. Like you could get all the way toward the end of a battle and make a wrong decision. And then you basically got to start the whole battle over again. So yeah. So I like this. You know what it looked like to me when they like brought up that menu? What's that Japanese game everybody likes?
Persona.
Yeah, Persona. It looked like that when they brought up the menu for you to actually do the combat. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Persona.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a little intrigued. I don't know if I'll finish it, but you guys know how I am. It's free, so
it's no additional cost. But
right.
For a Game Pass subscriber, let's just keep that there. It ain't free, but it's no additional cost.
Yeah, it's definitely not free. Let's be clear.
Okay.
Yeah, it's included in the subscription.
I think it's $50,
Yeah.
$50 in other platforms.
Ma'am, I don't know how much it costs.
And this is that studio's first game. So that's so good.
I don't want to be petty. I know it's two different genres of games, but I think I'm more excited for Expedition 33 than Marathon.
Of course.
Yeah, that's a little
bit. Expedition.
Very, very different.
You don't even know what Marathon is about to be like.
Yeah.
I know
might be fire.
That's all I know.
Marathon might be fire. We just don't know yet. Like we still, it's kind of like up in the air. You just
Man, look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Unfair comparison.
Yeah.
definitely unfair.
Okay. CHAREECE, you played some of this, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I did play. And like Boogie said, I did tear up also because I was not ready. I was not expecting that little snapping moment.
That joint was wild, y'all. Oh my god, it gets you.
The graphics is pretty. I'm playing on Xbox, but I have downloaded it to my computer. If I can play it on my computer, so I'll tell y'all how that plays next week.
Yeah, Miss Beefy computer.
I know, right?
Hey, we gonna use.
Miss, I got the
She like, no hate.
That's how it is.
The gameplay like is turn-based, but then it's not turn-based when you literally have to, you're parrying and dodging. And I suck at it. Oh my god, I suck so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what if my reflex is just not reflexing or if I'm not catching these combos.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I am stuck in
the button. You know what I mean? Like,
you okay? Like either I'm doing it too fast, I mean too soon, or I'm not doing it at all. Like I don't know which one it is. I got to get that timing down. But I like the story so far, but I'm super early. I mean, super early. And I do this whole world is very complex and tragic. I would love to read this as a story.
For real. Because didn't you get the vibes? I was like, am I in a romance novel right now?
Dude, like
at one point, like this would be awesome. I could see it.
In a good way though. Yeah. Like I'm like,
yo, because you could tell like in the prologue the connection between it's like you could see it and the things she was trying to do for him before they got. I'm like, all this before they get to the pier, like it's like, man,
they like so in love. They loved each other.
Yeah. You could tell. You could see why like there was some distance because you don't want to get too attached right before that time. Like it started making all this. It just started making sense. Like I'm like, yo,
chicken shit though.
He was, but see again, this whole world. If you're dying at this young, you're building those connections so early in your life.
Yeah.
So, the one lady that disappeared and she was holding the little girl's hand. That's
oh my god, girl.
I was like, is
that was it for you, huh?
Yeah.
And then the two kids holding each other like
that
this.
That was me. As soon as I saw the little kids, I was done. I was done.
This
I was done.
Yeah. I was like, it's too early for this.
Right. I just turned the game on. I just turned it on.
We just started this shit.
Already in your feels.
That's what I'm saying. So like it's set up. Like the setup is there. So it makes you, it intrigues you and sparks your interest. Like you want to see what happens next.
Yeah. Brings you into the story quick. Love it.
Okay. I played like 6 hours.
This helpful.
I got a 4-person party, and they're level 15, 16, and 14.
Damn.
Right.
I'm gonna.
Hey, she been in it. She been in it.
I was in it like Flynn, man. I'm telling you. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna call it. This is my game of the year.
I like how we are calling these games early. Mine is still South of Midnight, and you're calling Expedition 33.
I refuse to make a call right now.
That's fine. And you know what? It's absolutely right. It is early.
We ain't got past June. You feel?
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I think for what I experienced so far, I think this game is my game of the year. I believe that this game will win game of the year just because of how much complex the story is. We're not going to talk about the influences that they took to make this game because you see Persona, you see Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's that first game out the gate though. Like it's like, yo, they was hitting all cylinders out the gate.
They made that game like the rent was paid that night. You know what I mean? That's how good the game is.
The rent was definitely due.
The voice acting is great. Yes, it's turn-based. I do agree with the other ladies that you just gotta be real. I can dodge better than I can parry, but the parries are so important because it levels up your AP points so you can do the special stuff. I have an issue with the open world. I think the map layout should have been a little bit better for me or more detailed and such. I think they lacked on that area.
You might need to pull
wait.
up your guide. You
Is
might
it
need a
just-
guide.
Yeah, are you rushing it or are you?
I rushed
exploring?
it. I rushed it.
Okay.
I went
Okay,
back.
there
I
we
went
go.
back.
So you might want to use a guide then, because like
Right, and
yeah,
you know
then
that
you gotta
the guy, the Extra Life place. Might wanna go there.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I went back. I went to my last little area where I was getting my ass whooped. I left there and went to camp. So when I start off, I'm gonna go from camp and I'm gonna go explore everything else but that area, so I can be able to level up my characters and their weapons and their abilities, because that also helps beating their asses down the road. The story, I think, is what really gripped me off the most, because it's a situation that you really have to think about. Gustav dealing with what he has to deal with, the people who did the expeditions before him and how the crew affects it, and will they get a happy ending? I'm glad
Dude,
that the internet.
I'm looking like it's looking like no. Okay,
That part.
it's looking like
I think
it's looking like no.
yes.
Okay.
I feel somebody might die.
I feel like a lot of people are gonna die.
If
Right.
they don't
Like
finish, if they don't make it, they all die. Like
That
come on,
part,
listen to
like
me.
I just the
also-
generational trauma this game had.
That's it.
Like
yeah.
everybody needs therapy.
And the music is
Oh
so
yeah.
beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yo, they was in that bag. That composer who composed the music, right now my favorite is Rain from the Ground or something like that. Hold on, let me figure it out. My song right
Hey,
now.
lady, you're giving too much. We got to get through it too now.
Right.
Please don't tell us everything. Now. Don't tell us everything.
Am I wrong?
Don't tell us everything.
I just like
You
the
good?
soundtrack.
You good.
I like the
Good.
soundtrack.
Good. That's
I was
good.
gonna give a score and everything.
That's good.
How you doing already? This
She
is first
said
impression.
look, she done played it 6 hours. She got 15 level characters. Like, go ahead, lady.
What's your score then, lady? What's your score?
What's your score?
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
After 6 hours.
Yes.
After 6
I mean,
hours.
Yes.
6 hours is almost
That's
complete
good.
with Miles Morales.
I mean, I think
Ross got to catch a stray. Like, look.
It
How that
is
game
what it
catches
is.
crazy. She ain't wrong, but
She
like,
does. She not, but
how many hours is this game?
I think it should.
See,
What I
Someone
was
said
told,
60.
maybe between 20 and 30 hours.
Main game and 60 extra. I saw 60 somewhere. I can't remember.
That's everything then. That's everything then. I think what they gave me as a consumer and a gamer is what I'm expecting in video games, period. A beautiful game with a meaningful story and a purpose. And that's why I think it's my game of the year. The only game that I think
30
that-
hours main game.
So I think the game that will
Wow.
beat this game, the only game I think will beat this game is Grand Theft Auto 6. And we still don't know about that yet. So
Yeah, I'll say really quickly to Pragmatic. I don't know how long you played, but only that first battle with that girl is like with the prompts where they telling you what to do. After that, they don't give you any prompts anymore.
Yeah, but but the prompts help with the, like Lady was saying, they help with the points you get for extra abilities and stuff.
yeah, dodging and parrying. And then some enhancements will help you get like 2 APs, and then you'll have like a spell or extra move that takes like 6 or 7 AP, but then instead of just doing one enemy, it do the whole group,
Yeah.
So
Dang, y'all. So like I was saying, 30 hours main game, 60-hour completionist.
I'm not doing 60, but I'm definitely doing at least 30. So when the video game awards come out and it be like Expedition 33
It ain't
video,
gonna be this game. It's hilarious. It's not gonna be this game.
I mean, we can do it from the
man.
back.
Oh, we play some bets mighty early, honey.
Right.
That girl,
Are we running
Are
out
we,
of this?
are we already making a chip bet right now?
A chip bet in April.
April. Yeah. Because I'm
Why people
definitely
trying to talk my lungs and nobody talk about I chip bets in April?
Oh man, y'all
I'm
making
talking-
some
I'm
early
like-
commitments to my chip bets right now.
Okay,
Like,
well, okay. I might be overreacting, but I do enjoy what I'm playing. It is a
got
9.
it. Yeah.
I have played it. I'm putting effort into enjoying what I'm enjoying, and fight me if you want to. It's okay. I'm
Okay.
not gonna.
She said fight me.
Let's do it. I'm ready to take
Y'all,
your money.
let's do it.
You know what? You know,
we gotta record it.
Wait. Me playing devil's advocate, it won't even be nominated because.
Oh, yo, yes, it will. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why it will. Because it's one, it's multi-plat.
That's true.
Second, it's an indie team. Okay, if a card game can win Game of the Year, I'm a solo developer.
No.
If
a platformer that got reskinned a year before Game of the Year,
a VR game can win Game of the Year, then
if you get a remake of a remaster of a remake Game of the Year, you think that an original IP by 30-some French people with an original story and original score ain't gonna win Game of the Year?
Even make the cut.
Right.
This
Look, it could really go either way. Like I don't understand how y'all hard pressed for either direction because it could really be either way.
And that's the crazy part.
Right. Like they could just not say shit about this game
That part.
at all. Or it could be a bunch of noms.
It's multi-plat.
I'm ready to see what game that's gonna beat this game right now.
Don't, girl. You just jinxed it.
It's fact.
How?
You got Ghost of Yodi coming. Ghost of Yodi would win over this.
Oh
That
no!
part.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Thank you.
I don't think so. You know why?
And you know what, Reese? I'm with you. That's gonna be their excuse. It's so many games out this year. We can't give nominations to everybody.
That part. Yeah.
It's not gonna even make the cut.
That part. That's what I'm saying.
I love Sucker Punch. I love Sucker Punch.
Getting a nod.
That's hilarious.
I think Ghost of Yote will be great.
Ghost
I
of
just
Yote.
don't think.
Listen, it's per gone conclusion. Ghost of Yote is Game of the Year.
Right.
Just because it's on these platforms. I'm
I don't think so.
They already sent them a notice and said just make sure it's out before November 1st.
That part.
We just want more of the same. That's it. That's all you need to do. Okay.
All right. When it be Game of the Year, I'm be like, I told y'all bitches.
When it ain't nominated. I'll be like, I told you bitches.
Bet right now. I want to
Hold on.
record that lady is saying that
She want official. She want official.
I'm writing it down.
She want official chip bet that. Yeah.
because
Now I still believe I'm with Lady. I'm signing with Lady on this. Like Expedition 33 checks all the boxes.
Are we talking about like a value pack of? Can we do pretzels?
You can do whatever you want.
I can do pop.
right, whatever. Whatever.
She always gets specific. Can we get such and such?
Right. She was so early. Like we got until December, boo. Just agree to bet.
I agree to bet. Please
All
don't
right.
fix the Expedition
Yeah.
33.
So no, it's the show recorded. We got it. We don't even watch CHAREECE write it down.
No, because we're gonna forget which episode it is.
You know I ain't
337. Okay. 337.
All right. So Lady says that Expedition 33 will be Game of the Year, not just nominated, but Game of the Year.
here.
I'm like, it's too early for that, but go ahead. You got it. And Lady and Boogie says
Delilah and Boogie.
No.
I agree with Lady. So I think it checks all the boxes.
We gonna get them Pop Daddy pretzels, girl. The multi-pack.
Listen.
I'm telling you.
It checks all the boxes, man.
It
It's the
checks
indie
all the
theme,
boxes.
it's the graphics, it's multi-plat, it's
LBOOGIE bets that it will not. So she has a bigger chance.
just the way
of
Boogie
winning
shook
than
her
I
head.
would.
Boogie's like,
She said, I'm like, let me get this free money right now.
No, you gonna get these free pretzel multi-packs.
Right. I am getting a free box of chips. What's happening?
All right. Boogie says that it will not win.
Right.
it's gonna be Yote.
Yeah. It ain't winning.
So if none of our games
If that's how you pronounce
then the bet
Wait.
is not void.
No. It will not even be nominated.
wait, so hold on, when we add the specifics, like that's a little specific.
Which part?
So
The nomination.
it's not gonna win. And CHAREECE is saying that not only will it not win, it will not be nominated.
Not be nominated.
Yeah.
So when they get nominated, you already lose.
That part, I already lose.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get some free pretzels already from CHAREECE because I know they're gonna get nominated. I know for sure it's gonna get nominated. It's just too good. It's just
Too
too
many
good.
games coming
Man.
out.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go on Twitter. I'm gonna be like,
And
tell
this is for the game of the year, lady. Not
Yes,
for like
I
art design or best music.
understand what
That's
you're
what it's all-
saying.
Okay, we gotta be specific though, because like this is Game of the Year from the Game Awards.
Yeah,
because there's a ton of other Game Awards.
Okay,
Game
now
Awards.
Game Awards.
Not from BAFTA.
We talk about the Keeleys, okay? Like specifically.
Yeah, you gotta remember that.
All right.
The Sony Awards, like
That
Right.
part, literally, the song, and she talking about this game. Go, girl, please, lady. It ain't 420 no more.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. I'm crazy. Yeah, I think so.
I think that's gonna play up into the fact that they will win because of the fact that it's like I said.
Jeff Kelly don't. You know how many times Jeff Kelly gets mail about look that his award show is super biased
about this game,
And he don't care about it. You would think
he gonna
would've
have
done
to care
3 years ago.
because the impression
has he mentioned? Okay, so has he mentioned this game at all? Do we know?
No.
I think he's only said that it came out. I don't even like. You can look up the Game Awards right now on Twitter and see.
I don't even want to do that, but okay.
Yeah, I don't like opening the app. Right, like
Right now.
lady don't stop sending me links to fucking Twitter.
Yeah, you got to find an alternative, lady. If you
Remember,
can.
we already had that conversation. She act mad that we telling her to find an alternative.
I ain't worried about it. You worried about it.
You see, you hear that?
Yeah, it is what it is.
All right, look, we got one post about Expedition 33, and we got 3 posts about Go See Yodi. So that's
it. There you go.
So you going to Go See Yodi?
The chat, I want y'all
How
to
do you
remember this
how
conversation.
do you pronounce it? Is it Yote or is it Yodi? Which one is it?
Yote. Tei. Yotei.
I ain't believing you.
That's fine.
Don't ask me because y'all know my country ass can't pronounce it.
Yeah, I struggle too, so it is what it is.
All right. Well, I guess. Do we have any tidbits?
Go see Sinners.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm planning to see Sinners very soon. I promise. We're gonna talk about it next week.
Man, I mean,
It says the
I'm tempted to go see it again.
word Yoti is pronounced Yoti, Tee, with a long O sound.
So Yoti, Ghost of Yoti. Okay.
Well, this
Yeah.
one, I think is you because then
UT?
it can be also be written as Youtei.
Oh, so UT, Ghost of UT.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, but speaking of Sinners, like I'm thinking about going to see it again.
Again,
Go to IMAX and get the film.
You said what?
If you go to IMAX on the second viewing, you get a film.
Get a film?
If it's-
I don't know. I don't know about that. But I just was talking with my brother about it a little bit earlier today when we talked on the phone, and he's seen it and I've seen it. We like, yo, we might want to see that again together. You know. That's all.
All right.
Just thinking.
Cool. All
There's
right.
so many different little.
I haven't watched it yet, Delilah. And
I'm not spoiling it, girl. I promise. I'm not spoiling nothing. You good.
Pair of Jordans with a pair of Jordans with a pair of Jordans. That's all I heard. Any other tidbits? Because it's almost food o'clock. Any tidbits?
Andor just started. If you're a Star Wars fan,
Andor.
Next Sunday is gonna be May the 4th. If you didn't know, they got another showing of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith out in the theaters. Anniversary. And a bunch of Star Wars news because they just had the Star Wars celebration in Japan last week, so that's why we got all that the news. Mr. Pedro Pascal is everywhere. And then The Last of Us, right? Like if y'all not watching it, The Last of Us, which I haven't. I said I'm waiting for a couple more episodes before I dive in. I heard that y'all got off easy with the Joel scene. That in the game they say it's worse.
Yeah,
the game is worse. So,
I mean, okay. I mean, in the game, Joel got fucked up. He did.
Yeah.
So I expect
like more than a few people that were like, y'all don't even understand that when we played the game, we had to watch that shit, which was more brutal, and then had to play as the bitch.
Mhm.
That's what made me
That part.
You were just
That
like,
part. It's like you just don't even want to play. You're like, man,
yeah.
like, what I look like? I don't want to play as you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. That was the
All
problem
right.
with that.
All right. Any other tidbits? All right. Let's wrap it up then. I thank everybody who came through today, everybody who's on the replay game. I want to shout out to my lovely, beautiful panel, smart, beautiful ladies over here.
Yeah.
I just love y'all. And let's start out with outros. Let's start out with
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading. It's your girl CHAREECE here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through. This has been a lovely chat. I absolutely love talking to my ladies. Shit's been hilarious. I've laughed so much. Still mad at my husband for bringing my food late.
Hey, you was able to go off camera and eat, girl. Ain't no problem.
okay, I wish sandwich and eat.
Dude.
You feed your ladies when she's hungry.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, y'all play these games. Like, we have so many games out right now that it's ridiculous. Like, find something to play. If you have Game Pass, you have no excuse not to play a game. There's too many. Literally too many.
Unless you're building one. You playing all the time.
She's trying to work in and out for herself. You see that?
Because I'm literally playing y'all every single evening.
Well, you know, we will be your beta testers, ma'am.
It's not ready for that. It's nowhere near ready for that.
Well, when it is ready, you let us know so we can beta test.
Oh, you know, I got y'all. Y'all already know. Y'all gonna be my test steady. Good.
But yeah, so y'all go play some games. And plus, also, it's almost springtime in the South. Wear some deodorant, put some lotion on, wash your ass. All that good stuff. Yeah. Barbecue season's coming up. Make sure to season your food properly, because if I go somewhere and that shit is dry and nasty, I'm throwing hands.
You already cooking. The grill already been fired up already.
Man, Boogie, I gotta go. I gotta go run this into Boogie and like get some of that food on the grill. She be putting on there like,
oh my god, would it be nice just to pop up on her in the summer?
Oh man,
talking about barbecue us. Oh
yes. And the smoker, like
that little photo she did in the Discord.
And she showed the meat, and then like holding the meat. The meat is just like, so good. Like,
food porn, literal food porn.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty good on the grill. I'm proud of myself, because when I first started doing the Kamado, it's like a big learning curve. So,
girl, them pigs look good.
I'm gonna see if I can try to grill on my patio.
I'm
gonna see if I can try to grill on my patio. I'm gonna try.
A little small one. Just start you out. At least
or I can just probably do it in the parking lot, maybe.
Yeah, just be careful, because like, you know, you got the little thing above you.
Yeah, so I think I'll probably like do it in the parking lot or something.
Yeah, you probably better.
Because it's a like little.
I ain't gonna hold you. I had that big ass grill on my apartment deck.
Oh really?
What? Yeah, you was playing dangerous. You was being dangerous.
Living dangerously. So I need some grilling in my life. I need some baked beans. I need some potato salad. I need some hot wings. I need some ribs that falling off the bone.
Ooh,
I need some baked beans. I need some cornbread.
I know, right? I already put it ain't food o'clock no more, but
all right, all right. Who? CHAREECE, LBOOGIE.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, my turn. Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody for coming. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to Mr. Marcel, because he sent us a bunch of money today. You can come back.
Eagle, we see you in the front. You was there in the beginning. Thank you.
Next week, do the same shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're good with that. You know. Shout out to our regulars. If y'all didn't go to the Patreon, make sure y'all hit a Patreon. Other than that, y'all have a blessed week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Miss Delilah the Dev. There we go.
Delilah the Dev. So peep this. Yeah, I have nothing to announce about what I'm working on. Period. It's gonna take. It's early. It's super early. I saw someone in the chat ask, and no, I can't share that information. Okay. But you can find me right here on GWG on Saturday and on socials. It's Lala_HD everywhere basically. And yeah, that's it.
All right. This is me, Lady Infamous 415. Thank you for everybody that came through. Make sure you check out the Patreon, you check out the Discord, you check out the merch store.
Yeah, easy to find.
Check out our socials. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Grown Women Gaming. We have a bottle, not a big bottle, but just like a small little bottle of Remy Martin VSOP. Tomorrow we doing the anniversary stream part 2. I might be toxic and play Call of Duty, but we will play tomorrow. And thank you everybody that stopped by and showed us love. And we will see you guys next week. We will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining us. Peace.